trust me, come with a real. You hip in the front seat, get my meals, I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come on with a dank, skrilling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sit and I on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
What up, though, everybody, and welcome. I was wrong. The Detroit Lions dominate the Dallas Cowboys. I am Spencer Raxter. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights live on the Woodward Sports Network. Eazy's somewhere around here doing something. Nick
doing something
Chris,
sketchy.
I saw him like 2 seconds ago. I don't know where yet. He might be in the ceiling or something. But Chris and Nick are in the house, and we're here on a Victory Friday. Shout out to the Detroit Lions, man. I counted them out. I thought the matchup was too much. I thought the offensive line was not going to last. And I thought, shame. Hey, it's deserved. You know, I did not believe in them to win this game, and they proved me wrong. Miles Frazier played his ass off. Graham Glasgow looked way better at guard than he did at center. And shout out to Al-Quadin Muhammad and Aiden Hutchinson. They were getting in Dak's booty hole. Listen, everything we do here is for satirical and comedic purposes. We don't promote or encourage sexual gratification or the harm to others in any way. Woodward Sports is not liable for those opinions showed by the hosts. Don't sue us. We appreciate you tapping in. Easy. How you feeling? How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? He was speaking to me. He told me.
He did tell you.
Oh, listen, you told me the wrong score, bud. You got me the wrong score. But we got the Lions win. Hell yeah. No, I had a fucking blast last night.
Shout out, Crack Man.
Shout out.
Crack Man. Shout out to Dennis,
Shout out, Dennis.
who I met across from Ford Field before the game. I was going to say no because I've been drinking all day. He offered me a drink. I said, what are you drinking? He said, Long Island. You guys know that's my fucking weakness. I said,
That's
yeah,
how
let's
we
do
drink.
it was a good luck, Long Island. Shout out to Dennis. Congratulations on your beautiful son, Declan. And let's go Lions, baby. Oh, yeah, I told him I showed the picture. Shout out Dennis.
Shout out to Dennis.
And his beautiful
Shout
wife was there
out.
as well. He's making Detroit Lions fans out there in Canada.
Shout out to Dennis, dude, and shout out to the Detroit Lions, man. Just a impressive performance by the offense. The defense coming up when they needed to, getting some big turnovers, getting some big sacks. I thought it was a good game plan on both sides of the ball. And I think the most important thing, Eazy, we talked about it on the watch party. This is what this team looks like when they're playing with the lead. When you're not down 10 points in the first quarter, when you're not constantly trying to chase and to catch up, you can get David Montgomery involved. You can do the play action. You can keep the defense off balance so you don't become predictable. So it was a great job by that defense to get that first stop, because I think the Lions have to get the ball first in every game for the rest of the year if they possibly can, because they got to go down there and score a touchdown and play with the lead.
Do you know who won the toss?
Didn't. Huh?
Do you know who won the toss? Did we elect?
I don't know who won the toss, but the Lions didn't score a touchdown, so it was huge for the defense to make the stop, because then they went back down there and scored a touchdown, and then they had the lead. It was awesome.
It was great, man. I love Ford Field. One of the reasons I try not to go to games is to talk for a living. I can't help myself but to scream on every single third down. You guys know the rule. If you don't, I go hard.
Yeah.
When I go to these Lions games. There's a couple of kids walking down in the beginning of the game, probably like maybe 10 or 12, you know. If I put on my dad voice, and I was like, listen, on third down, fourth down, we're out of that seat and we're screaming. And I held true to my, you know what I'm saying? I was like the leader of the fucking me and Crack.
Yeah.
Every time it's third down, started screaming right away. Everyone else fucking go to the next section, tell them to stand up.
Oh, yeah.
It's a blast, man. It's a blast to make it feel like you have an effect on the game like that. But
You do.
I think the biggest thing for me going into that one, and I know for the team too, is the Amon-Ra St. Brown active status.
Congratulations, you just got Amon-Ra St. Brown.
All I could think about yesterday was that game. It consumed my every waking thought. This is the moment I woke up. I was stressed out about that game. Obviously, I still picked the Lions, but you know it was on paper as a tough matchup. You know, especially because all things considered going into it.
I was obviously extremely nervous and had no confidence at all.
Yeah, man. I mean, you got the Detroit Lions in a situation where the interior offensive line specifically did not look very good.
No.
You got a red-hot Cowboys team where their interior defensive line looks really good. Listen, we had Montavious Wicks and Wan'Dale Robinson look like
Cook us.
all pros against the Detroit Lions, and we were also heading into a matchup against guys that might literally be all pros come the end of the season.
Yeah.
And CeeDee Lamb and then George Pickens. So matchup-wise, it looked like it was going to be hell for us. But again, I just held out that hope because it's a gritty team. 3 years. 3 years now after a loss, Dan Campbell, Detroit Lions do not lose. They do not lose again.
They
don't take back-to-back losses. They're a gritty fucking team. So when I saw that active stats for Amon-Ra St. Brown walking in that building, I knew.
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
Hope, whatever the fuck he needed in that game to fucking execute.
They really don't, and I will never take the Detroit Lions under Dan Campbell to lose a game off of a loss ever again in my life. I learned that. I learned that yesterday, but we still made money on that total. But listen, I was plus 125 on the day. But listen, I was in a very dark place. The Detroit Lions looked like they were
like doing
apart.
coke and choking strippers.
Man, not there yet. Michigan State completely falling apart. The Red Wings had lost 4 in a row. The Pistons snapped their winning streak. I was not in a good place mentally for my sports teams. And I apologize to the Lions. I apologize to Dan Campbell because I doubted them, and they proved me wrong. And I'm not going to doubt them again. That was impressive. That was an impressive victory. That was a gritty victory. It really was. And honestly, even though Brian Branch, his season is over, and prayers up to him, hopefully he can get back for next season. But I woke up today honestly feeling like this. Like this is how it felt when I woke up today because the Detroit Lions
Me too. I took some
won
chocolates
a
last
football
night.
game. Bro, I'm telling you, it's like a euphoric experience. So much of my life, so much of my mental and physical health is dictated on whether the Lions win or lose, that them winning, it just felt like all of the pressures and all of the pains were lifted up and they were gone. And now, of course, J-Bat gets $401 million from Michigan State.
Yeah, that's
Athletics.
crazy. That's nuts.
We're so back. But
That's just from one guy.
all joking aside,
He ain't even done.
there was bad
That is him.
matchups. It was a bet. You were
Him, the
running
tool
into a
man,
meat
Taylor.
grinder. You were plummeting while they were peaking, and you went out there and you bullied them, and you beat their ass, and your offensive line stepped up big time.
Spinny, you should doubt them again Sunday.
I'm going to bet $50 on the Rams minus 7.5.
Yeah.
I already said I'm going to do that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Nothing against. It's just it worked.
Hopefully it's another bonus bet,
worked.
but if it's not, I'll use my own money.
And I know they're not. I mean, I can't say for sure, but I don't know how much of an impact the media had on the Detroit Lions this week. I think they're the type of team that locks in when they need to lock in. But the coaches, listen to some of these post-game speeches when they're giving up to the game balls out there. Listen to Jared Goff speak. Like, the coaches were calling these guys out in the locker room.
Yeah.
And the players responded. That's the type, as much as like myself, I'll call myself out. Mm-hmm. And I still feel this way. But we bitch about Brad Holmes not grabbing certain pieces, and it feels like we need to, complete this journey. They do have a principle in place, and they want to grab guys with a certain type of mentality. And that's may well be why they don't lose games back-to-back like that. Mm-hmm. You call them out in the locker room, and then they come out and perform. Like, I was even looking at AQM. Al-Qadim Muhammad. We're going to talk about that too, but just like I watched his 3 sacks spinning, he was beating his man.
Yes.
Those were like genuine
sacks.
man-beating sacks. Yeah, so it was fucking, I don't know, that was awesome to see.
times
He got a game
they
ball.
gotta
That's the
be
first thing he
dead
said.
ass?
Coaches called me out this week, and I had to perform. What I missed.
No,
Group chat?
Nick. No, it's Nick dropping some drops.
Oh, I don't think I'm plugged in.
But this is disrespect. No, but yeah, Al-Qadim Muhammad was great, and again, that's a factor of playing with the lead. Because if you're playing down 10, they don't throw the ball as much. They run the ball, and that's when you have those big guys out there, and that's when you're not producing pressure.
I feel like I don't feel like we played too different stylistically than we have the past few games. Just JJ actually finally had that extra pressure. I think some of that was due to being able to kick out. I think I know he got replaced. Yeah, Miles Frazier stepped in, and I think Miles Frazier played tremendously. But I think to start the game, Cologne wasn't terrible, but he definitely wasn't good.
You want to?
He was better than Coyote, that's for sure.
Yes.
I have to admit that for sure.
You want to? So we're going out with Terry tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Want to come over and smoke, and we can watch the offensive line highlights?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right. Cool.
I'm down. We got a couple super chats, and then speaking of money, I know Nick's got a crazy money story.
weed every
I'm dying here too, but
Allegedly
Shep-
on Roblox, it was a joke for comedic, satirical purposes. My hands are empty.
My hands are empty. Shout out to Silas, a.k.a. Burn. He says, we didn't realize how much we needed them until we almost lost them.
Yeah.
Now go beat the effing Rams, take over SoFi, and flip the league on its head.
That'd be huge.
You know?
That'd be huge.
Kinksy, the Woodward Sports Chat, wild name. He says PFF graded Miles Frazier a 23. PFF is such a joke.
PFF is a joke.
Oh.
PFF is a complete joke.
Yeah, it's
They jumped the shark, man. They jumped the shark a while ago too.
Yeah, they have. I hate to admit it because like I got buddies there, but
all right, before we go to break,
condone.
Nick, Chris, what are your thoughts? Nick, initial thoughts. We'll go to you, then we'll go to Chris,
Nick's
then we'll
got
go to
that
break.
money story I'm trying to hear.
This was not a money story on Lions. It was on Red Wings, and it was a good buddy of mine that lives out in Seattle, loves the Red Wings. We'll get to that later because the Detroit Lions, I mean, what can you say, like what can't you say about this team and their resiliency when, you know, all the cards are against you? The Detroit Lions come out and beat the hottest team in football, who has knocked out, you know, literally the two teams that were in the Super Bowl, that being the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. So the Detroit Lions to beat the Dallas Cowboys in this game and just shut up that entire fan base, not just beating Dallas, beating the referees as well. One of the worst officiated games I've ever seen. I was actually just in shock for the first quarter and a half with what was going on. I had a tweet blow up a little bit. Just the referees, just what
dude.
the hell? It was unbelievable.
Yeah,
so
we'll
that was
talk
my
about that.
first thoughts. Thank God we won this game so we don't have to bitch about the refs today. But it was just like, what are we doing here? Time and time again.
It was equally bad on both sides.
Maybe they tried to make
it was
up.
way worse
it
our
was,
way.
It was way
No,
worse
we
our way
counted
to
it.
start, and then we took the big old lead, and then they were like, okay, we might as well give them back so we don't get too much shit, is my mindset on that. But the Detroit Lions winning this game, I'm right there with you. The Lions keep my mental health at bay when they win. When we go on these losing streaks and we look as bad as we have, not losing streaks, but, you know, losing, you know, 2 of 4 games, whatever it may have been.
Yeah.
I go through it. We talk about them every day. The Detroit Lions are a big part of my life. I love that this team is still in the playoff race. I believe they make the playoffs. I think they can go into LA and win. I think the Detroit faithful is going to show up there. And, you know, we just got a big hit today, but I'm going to still celebrate today. I'm trying to stay high on the high of the victory Friday, not think about losing a superstar. I'm remaining to stay high today. I'll sulk on next Sunday when we don't have them. Because I'm fired the fuck up, as every single Detroit Lions fan should be. That was a statement. That was a franchise-defining game yesterday, beating the Dallas Cowboys at home at a playoff game in early December. Go with the Lions. Go with the Leos. Way to show out, Lions fans.
Yeah, it was huge.
Chris, did you watch at home?
I did. I watched it at
Chris took the
home,
day
and
off.
man,
Another bye week.
Yeah, it was another bye week. It was another bye week. I got a weird schedule where 3
Chris
of the
was at a
last
pool
5 are
party.
bye weeks. But no, I watched this game, and man, you nailed it, Spencer. For the rest of the year, I want them to have the ball first. I think this team plays so much better when they have a lead, and maybe that's just me and my own anxiety of watching them, like when they're down versus when they're up. But I do feel like it just opens up a lot more. It takes off a lot of pressure of the run game, and I still have my worries about this team, but I feel great about I feel 10 times better about this team than I felt 24 hours ago. I really thought that Dallas was going to come in and they were either going to ball out or steal one. I really did not believe that the Lions were going to come through and win this game, and I was happy to be wrong. I can't wait to get into the game, man, because it was great.
We got a lot to break down. We do, and again, shout out to Jay Batts. I'm gonna break. Let me find the text real quick just so I can give the right credit.
While you do that, you care if I give maybe the super chat? You sent it twice.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. Do super
Shout
chats.
out to Labartini. Woodward Sports Chat. His best comment I've heard since the game. Hutch would have had more sacks if AQM didn't steal him.
I mean, listen, there were 2 sacks that Hutch would have
He
had.
fell on the one though, dude. He fell.
There's 2 that he would have had. One was Jack Campbell, one was AQM. But I think I'm not going to sit here and be like Aiden Hutchinson needed to get. Aiden Hutchinson had a good game. He was making plays. He was in Dak's face. He made some plays in the run game. Like Aiden Hutchinson had a good game. Would I like to see him get a strip sack? Sure. But we had 5 sacks in the game. So I'm not mad that Aiden Hutchinson didn't get one of them. He is a part of the pass rush, and when the pass rush does well, it's normally because Aiden Hutchinson is doing well. But shout out to Jay Batt for going out there and having Greg Williams, the Grand Rapids base founder and the CEO of Accusure, donate $401 million to Michigan State Athletics, $100 million of which directly going to the NIL fund. So just a lot of money getting put in to the Detroit Lions, or to the Michigan State Spartans. And again, oh man, there was something else I was going to say about the Lions before we wrapped it up. Jared Goff. I got to give praise to that offensive line, man, because Jared Goff, when protected, could go out there and could give you a top 5 quarterback performance. And that's exactly what we saw. He was comfortable. He was confident. He was stepping up. He was delivering the ball on time and on target. He had a great game, and it was because he was getting great protection from the offensive line. And we've seen when he's protected, he can move the ball around the field, and he can get the ball into the hands of his playmakers, and they take care of business. And he was doing just that. Shout out to Jared Goff. Shout out to that offensive line. And shout out to Dan Campbell for some great play calling. But let's go to break. We'll come back. We'll talk Detroit Lions. And a big win. I was wrong. The Detroit Lions win the I'm Back Bowl against the Dallas Cowboys, and now really, really trying to get into those playoffs. But first, tell us about Ben Johnson, Nick.
The guy who's going to make the right play calls for you and always end up successful. It's Ben Johnson over at Ben Johnson Law. He's the best fighter in the game. If you are ever in any legal trouble, there's only one guy to call, and his name's Ben Johnson. He's going to get the job done for you, and he's going to fight his heart out doing it. Check him out at benfights.com, and make sure you check him out over at Ben Johnson Law.
Art and Jakes.
Listen, guys, Art and Jakes, it's a sports bar environment, but the best part about it, this is the reason why I love Second Best too, the food is elite. All right, the menu is bountiful, and everything on it is good. You know, I know it's good. You go to the owner, all right, the guy who gets to eat for free, and you ask him, hey, what should I eat? And usually guys will give you a name. He couldn't give me one because everything on the menu is elite. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really
I
good.
love Art and Jakes. I'm there for the UFC fights. They got 80 TVs wall to wall, 22 draft beers, and a heavy stacked food menu. Make sure you check it out, artandjakes.com. Join the AJ's fan club. Make every game day a win by visiting Art and Jakes.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Oh, baby. You know what's better than regular legs? Spider Legs! Make sure you check them out at a dispensary near you. There are over 200 different dispensaries, including your local jars. Infused, top-notch, pre-roll, elite. Elite! Spider Legs, check them out at a dispensary near you.
It's a damn good win, guys. Nobody tells us who we are. Nobody, man. We write our own story. We've said it all along. That's the way to show up, man. It's the way to show up. We do what we want to do and how we're going to do it. You guys showed up. Was it perfect? No. Do we have a lot to clean up? Yeah, that's a good win, man. That was a hot team, right? And that's one down. We got another one to go after this. but we get a little breather here. Yeah. We get just a little bit of breather, all right? Which is all good. All right, I got 4 game balls, man. All right, you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna start with this one. All right, this guy just had the NFL record for most receptions through the first 5 seasons of 511. All right, he had 6 catches for 92 yards, and the freaky guy just lays it on the line every time, man. You're a stud, St. Brown.
Guys, keep going, keep winning.
This guy, we told him, it was going to be on him. This offensive performance was going to start with him, man. You were going to light the fire, and then we were going to roll on, man. All right, 25 and 34, 309 yards, 1 touchdown, 100.11 rating, quarterback rating, Jared Goff.
Keep it rolling, fellas. Belief is a crazy thing. Keep believing. We're on our way, all right?
That's right. Defensively, 3 sacks, 3 total tackles in a big way.
The coaches challenge us, and that's what you do when the coach challenges you.
One more, guys. 3 kickoff returns for 120 yards.
Appreciate you guys. Takes all 11 every play. Let's keep it going.
Defense, that was 3 takeaways. Turned to 14 points and us taking a knee after the last one for victory. That's the way to go, all right? Break it down, let's go.
Hey, good win, fellas. Real quick. Remember whatever feeling you had on Monday this week to get us here today. Come back, have a nice little time off, recharge, ready for this last little quarter of the season, fellas. We can do anything we put our minds to. I promise you. I promise you. 1 out there, 1 out there, win!
Yeah, it's a complete team win. They can't, it's like we need one person to.
I have 2 takeaways from that.
I got
like two extremely big takeaways. Number 1, Tom Kennedy's the man. That's exactly how I expected Tom Kennedy to sound. Hey, pretty good team, Dub. Let's keep rolling. That's exactly how I expected Tom Kennedy to sound.
Is that how he sounded? I don't know. How he sounded.
Hey, good one, boys. Pretty good, Dub.
I don't think he sounds like that.
No, that's what it sounded like to me. You didn't have a little country twang. You didn't hear the country twang. Really?
Yeah, he did a post-game presser.
Oh, maybe I just imagined it, but that's how he sounded in my head.
He talks country when he gets nervous.
Yeah, and then number 2, Jared Goff. Jared Goff. Did you hear what he said at the end? What? Remember that feeling you guys felt on Monday to get us here? That's us. That's on me. I don't believe in you, Lions. You're failures.
Shame. Shame.
Over. It's over. So we have to keep being negative. That's what they feed off of it. You guys suck. Jared Goff. Baby hands.
Tom Kennedy getting a game ball is fucking awesome. That's a guy.
Your wife's not even that
year
hot.
in, year out, busts his ass, shows out in training camp, whether it be special teams, whether it be on the field, 11-on-11. But at the end of the day, the shitty part about it is like he's not making the team.
Yeah.
No matter how well he performs, no matter how much he can perform, even given the moments he was given last week against the Packers, like he showed out. 40 yards in place of Amon-Ra St. Brown. Finally gets a cut because of injuries.
Yeah.
Making an impact, got in the fucking game ball. That's why that place erupted.
Yeah, it's fucking
You know he could do it. You know he could do it. He just, for whatever reason, whether it's due because of contracts and you can't put certain guys on the practice squad because they'll get poached because they're young and whatnot. He just doesn't get that extra opportunity. And when he called up, man, every single time.
Makes plays.
Every single time, man.
And Tom I love Kennedy, Gale Salyers, but I want Tom Kennedy returning those kicks.
He's elite.
He is.
He's fucking great.
Averaged 40 yards.
Yeah.
Per return. Sideless, shout out Burn in the super chat.
Got another 2 after that.
Bro, we might actually need to sign Tom Kennedy. Dude, I mean,
we have him.
I think he should be here.
The Detroit Lions don't look at this as a 53-man roster. Look at it as a 69-man roster. Nice. Because they got the practice squad. They got the veteran squad, they call it.
Kenny Powers in there with the super chases. Halftime parlay that hit all with plus money. St. Brown 70 receiving yards, Waymo 50, Tesla 15, Gibbs 70, and Monty 60 rushing yards. Odds were plus 42.93. Nice hit, dude.
Holy
way to share, bud.
Nice.
Why don't you send me that link, dude?
Share the bat slip.
Nice hit.
That's fucking awesome.
I ended up going positive $125.
Hype.
Because it was a $50 bonus bet, so that doesn't count.
Yeah.
And then I put $25 on Kenny Clark to record a sack. Didn't happen. But then I put $75 on the over. Alternate 62.5.
Nice
So,
hit.
Yeah.
Fucking locker room eruption for TK was awesome.
Yeah, that's Chris.
Deserved
Can you
every bit
send
of
me
it.
that, like, wherever you found that file, can you send that to me in Slack?
Yeah.
Is it in downloads or something?
Yeah, it's in downloads.
Yeah, send that to me in Slack, please, because I'm gonna frame Tom Kennedy's face when that locker room popped. He deserves that, man.
Yeah. I kind of want to watch too. Yeah. Yeah, man. That guy just fucking. His
Yeah, can you play it again?
Dude, last week,
Yeah.
actually, if you guys,
wanna play it
if you
again?
want to go back, last week after the game he had, and obviously we lost still, but great performance again for a guy some people don't expect out of. I think we've been paying attention to lines long enough that, like, you kind of have that expectation.
Yeah,
when
he
gets in there.
performs when he's here.
The way he was talking, man, was like, and you got to keep that internal like motivation, but like he was gonna take some fucking jobs, and he had to stop himself from it too. Like I want to be respectful to my teammates Khalif and Amon-Ra St. Brown, because like, I got a job to do. I know I'm capable of doing it. He's got that Kobe mentality, man. That's what I'm saying. That's why this team doesn't lose these games back to back like that. They're petty kings, man. You lose, that fucks them up, and especially this week too. Again, you heard Al Queen. Hey, I was called out by the coaches. Coaches called us out, and they showed up, performed, man. I fucking love this team because of that. And the dream is still alive, ladies and gentlemen. The Detroit Lions are still in the playoff hunt. The dream is not over. That's why I could not fucking think about anything else yesterday other than this goddamn game, because our playoff livelihood was on the goddamn line, and they showed up. They showed up against one of the hottest teams in the NFL. This Cowboys team beat the Eagles, who won the Super Bowl. They beat the Chiefs, who played in that Super Bowl. And then they came here to face the team with the best record last year, the Detroit Lions. Second best record. Forgot the Chiefs went almost undefeated. And we whooped them. We stomped them out. Fuck that. Because our playoff lights were on the line, man. This Dan Campbell also fucking just excellent coached game by him too.
Yeah,
No, we didn't need a fucking fourth down call. Everything was lead. Even the pass to seal the deal. The final game, and guess to who? Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's, again, one more time, a complete team game. You know how Panay does. Panay has his own little game ball in his videos. Dub. Because everybody contributed. But the guy, for me, again, Amon-Ra St. Brown, just his presence and availability in that game, it was Kobe-esque. He's Kobe and cleats, man. I think that gave this team the extra juice they needed to get this one out. Amon-Ra being available.
Amon-Ra being available was huge.
Congratulations.
And he looked like himself too.
He looked good.
He didn't look hampered at all.
No, he was making plays. He was throwing blocks. He was being Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that's exactly what you needed, because when you're down a Kirby Joseph, an All-Pro, when you're down to Sam Laporta, an All-Pro, when you don't have Frank Ragnow, an All-Pro, those guys don't just grow on fucking trees. And so you need as many of them out there as possible. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, obviously one of the best wide receivers in the league, went out there, took care of business. The whole wide receiving core did, for real. Shout out to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Shout out to Jameson Williams. I don't think there was a dropped ball in this game. I know J-Mo didn't drop any.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
I know Amon-Ra did. Well, the one from Amon-Ra when he wasn't looking. It was it was a bad route design, and they were both breaking at the top, and Goff threw it, and Amon-Ra wasn't looking, and it hit him. Yeah. I don't really count that as a drop. I think that was just a miscommunication. It was the wrong route concept, but. Great game by the offense, man. They looked like the Lions' offense of old, and I know that I don't know if I can expect that performance out of the offensive line every week, because they are young and they are patchwork, but when you get it, it looks good, man. So they just got to continue to try to have that consistency. Yes. And shout out to
Miles Frazier.
Shout out to Miles Frazier, dude. I talked about Miles Frazier for a while. People were calling it bullshit. He was the best interior pass blocking offensive lineman in this draft class. He went over 2,000 consecutive pass blocking snaps without allowing a sack at LSU when they're playing Georgia and Alabama and Ole Miss and Texas A&M that all have guys drafted in the front seven in the first round every single year. So he was damn good. And obviously the injury hampered his season, and just like Christian Mahogany, it's no time to, hey, kid, get used to it. We're going to ease you in. No, you have to play because of injury. Go out there. And he looked good. And he didn't have a Frank Ragnow to rely on next to him. And he looked good, and Jared Goff was very comfortable in the pocket, so love it.
Yeah, you saw the strides made throughout this game real quick, Eazy. I thought you saw this offensive line develop throughout the game, gain confidence, and you know, there were a couple spots where Miles Frazier, you saw the rookie mistakes, but it's his first game as an NFL pro. You know, like, you're going to make mistakes. Obviously, the jitters are high. This was a playoff game. Realistically, you know, in December, loser goes home. Loser ain't making it. So, Miles Frazier, his nerves were probably through the roof. But to hold it down, I believe it was 2 false starts. But besides that part, to be able to go up against 2 elite defensive tackles, you know, and be able to stand strong for Jared Goff, besides that first drive, you know, Goff was looking, you know, he was maneuvering pretty well in that pocket. You know, besides that first drive when he got hit a couple times, took the sack. But besides that, honestly, Miles Frazier, love to see that. And that gives me hope moving forward that you can develop it. If this team continues to win, that increases your ceiling where you can do something in the playoffs, not just in the NFC, but, you know, make an actual deep run.
I'm not going
to because I'm saying it raises your ceiling.
It does.
In-house this season, Miles Frazier being a quality, you know, guard for this team could make a difference in winning or losing a playoff game.
Even in the future, too. You look at like that interior line is a question right now. No, you know what's going to be. Well, I think moving forward next year, you're going to look at our guy Tate in that center. You have Miles and Mahogany to be our outside guards. There's your solution. Now get a left tackle.
Yeah, that was the plan, I think, going forward. And that's obviously the injuries kind of derailed it, and it was never going to be that this year. But yeah, that was the plan going forward, was Tate at center and those 2 light skins at the guards. Like you said, you do need – I want them to draft the best tackle available in the draft next year when they're in the first round. But you go, Nick, you go out there, you do that again against the Rams, which is another very, very good defensive front. Then I'll talk about a playoff run. Then we can have those conversations.
He's got to do it throughout the rest of the year. I mean, you talk about the Rams.
But I'm saying,
the Vikings?
I'm saying
you need consistency.
I need to see it more than once before I'm ready to talk about that. Like you were saying, a deep playoff run. Go do it again against the Rams, and then I'll start to entertain those conversations.
100%.
Keep that down.
100%. I'm just saying, if he is a quality guard in-house that you couldn't get anywhere else, if this guy turns into a quality guard this late in this rookie season after coming back from injury, it raises this team's ceiling exponentially because Jared Goff standing straight in the pocket gives this team so much, you know, grace to win ball games based on their offense, where it allows your defense to be able to make a couple mistakes throughout the game. If Jared Goff and this team's putting up 30-plus points.
There was a big time moment for Miles Frazier to come in, again, with your playoff livelihood on the line, lined up against Kenny Clark and fucking Quinnen Williams to step in and perform the way he did.
And no all-pro center to rely on next to you.
That was amazing.
Like no Frank Ragnow next to you to lean on.
I remember listening to him.
Tristan
when he got activated in the locker room, and he I don't know, man. He's got that same. They draft these psychopaths, man. They really do. Because listening to him talk in the locker room, he's ready to play right away, talking like he's gonna take somebody's job. And it's like, all right, rookie, hold on now. But no, you see why? He meant it. But we do got to go to break, pay some bills, come back,
Roblox.
Talking some more Detroit Lions. But let me tell you guys about Massage Chair House. Maybe some are saying maybe that's what helped Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm not saying it. But the people are saying Massage Chair House might have helped Amon-Ra St. Brown get ready to play for that game. Make sure you check them out at massagechairhouse.com at the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road. It's my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan. You know what type of massage chair suits you best? Go make sure you check out his review channel to find what type of massage chair will help you and your needs. massagechairhouse.com.
Congratulations to the real coach of the year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports. Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
More Lions victories, less Stanford. But if you want more Stanford, go to less Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. LessStanford.com. Tap in. They've got a ton of variety, a bunch of different cars for you to choose from. Less Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Waits Live on WoodSports.com. Easy to watch more Rex, young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. Get your comments in on the Woodward Sports chat. If you want them read for sure, make sure you send them in the super chat like Luigi Gaming did. Sure. He said Amon-Ra and J-Mo are both getting over 100 yards. I'm assuming he's talking about next week. It's possible. I tell you what, we went to that matchup talking about Kenny Pickens. What the fuck?
Kenny Pickens.
George Pickens.
Kenny Galladay.
And CeeDee Lamb, the All-Pros. We had All-Pro Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams match that energy with 96 yards himself.
Yep.
Keith Gallardo says, who was that third-string free safety? He was making plays. I believe it was Avonte Maddox, and he was, man. He really was. We'll talk about the Brian Branch stuff, too. I think that's going to play a big factor in that one because I came away extremely impressed the way Avonte Maddox played in that game. We'll get into that as soon as we talk about the Brian Branch injury because there's another super chat. Let me find it here real quick.
Shout out to Avonte Maddox, though. You're right. He's a Detroit guy. He is a multiple-time Super Bowl champion.
And a veteran.
A veteran. And he went out there and he made a couple of big plays. One on a tackle where he was the only man who had to come in and make the tackle on it. It was either a swing pass or a screen to the outside. And he came in there, made the tackle. He had a big pass
breakup
on
plays
George
the balls
Pickens.
too. Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to Avonte Maddox, Detroit guy, veteran. He was balling.
Luigi Gaming 313. Lions have to draft T.J. Parker out of Clemson. I'm not familiar, but I will check him out.
Shout out T.J. Parker out of Clemson.
Shout out T.J. Parker out of Clemson.
I guess he defensive lineman or offensive lineman? Nick, do you know?
Probably an offensive lineman, I'm assuming.
Who?
T.J.
Parker.
Yeah, given our conversation.
Titans are 1-11. Woof.
Yeah, they're gonna get the
shout out the pick.
Let me get the first overall pick.
They're gonna take Mendoza.
I guess it's real quick on Avonte Maddox. Like again, veteran of the game. Played with the Steelers. I'm sorry, the Eagles for a long time. Everywhere from nickel to safety. Again, it's been in the league for a long time. So it sucks you're missing Brian Branch for sure. I'll keep it a buck with you. The defense has not been good with Brian Branch. I love Brian Branch. You guys know I'm a big Brian Branch simp. Every year I do a Brian Branch highlight when he has one of those games. He had one of those games against the Chicago Bears. No, the defense has not been good.
Oh, no.
With Brian Branch in it. So as much as it sucks, you saw us go out there win a game without him. I don't know, man. I kind of just – it is what it is at this point. You know what I'm saying? You can't say nothing to bring Brian Branch back at this point. The defense kind of already been shitty. It is what it is. We're going to have to rely on the offense. We had to rely on the offense 2 years ago. We went to the damn NFC Conference Championship game, so it's like the same thing for me. And the other thing, too, Avonte Maddox, again, veteran, been around, played multiple positions. You're going to miss some of that instinct that Brian Branch had, but I feel like Avonte Maddox isn't far behind with it just because of the experience in the game. And his love for this team. He's got the Detroit Lions tattooed on him before he ever became a Detroit Lion. Wow. He's playing in front of family. He's playing in front of the home crowd.
I know we were shouting out Avonte Maddox. Also got to shout out a guy who I didn't know existed, Daniel Thomas.
Yeah, Starling Thomas. I was calling him Starling Thomas.
Daniel Thomas. Safety, fourth string, fifth string, whatever you want to call it. Daniel Thomas got in there, pass defending, got his hand on that pick, if I'm not mistaken. A couple tackles for him. Mm-hmm. No idea who this guy was. Honestly, great job, Daniel Thomas, running in here. These are the guys. I know we'll get more into it, but
these guys.
These are the guys that we're gonna
have the Legion of Boom or the Legion of Whom for the rest of the year.
We're gonna learn a lot about these players.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah,
we're gonna have the Legion of Whom for the rest of the year. No Terrion Arnold, no Brian Branch. I doubt Kirby Joseph plays another game this season.
I think we should keep that zone man scheme too. To be honest with you.
Zone man. Yes.
Yeah. Because the main coverage stuff. The past couple of games was not working out in our favor.
No, it was not.
Last night, the zone, obviously, you saw it benefit you with a couple takeaways.
Amik was kind of getting cooked yesterday, too.
Yeah, it's going to happen with those guys, though.
The wide open Tutty.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even realize.
Miscommunication.
I didn't even realize CD was having the type of game he was having.
Who, CD?
Yeah, before he went out.
Yeah.
yards after catch. We could not tackle to
Couldn't
save
tackle.
our
Yeah,
lives.
that is true.
It was first
And
down after first down.
That's where you're
We had 'em
missing.
stopped.
That's where you're going to miss Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch and Terrion Arnold.
Yes.
When you talk about tackling, you talk about defending runs on the edge, defending screens. Those are 3 of your best tacklers on defense. Yeah. Definitely the 3 best in the secondary.
Reed had his worst career game too.
The
most yards you ever let up in single coverage.
DJ Reed was getting cooked. He made a good play though when it came down to it.
Meek had to take CD out for him.
Yeah, he did dribble his head off.
Hey, guess what? I don't even care, dude. All the shit these Green Bay fans are talking about. Yeah, concussion will be fine too.
I swear he's probably gonna play. He'll probably play next week.
Yeah, DJ Reed covered CeeDee Lamb on 13 snaps, allowing all 5 times he was targeted for 105 yards. It was the most yards Reed has allowed to a single receiver in a game in his career, and the most yards CeeDee Lamb has gained in a single coverage matchup in his career.
So you're seeing DJ Reed went over the sideline and said, "Hey, Meek,
take him out.
Take care of this motherfucker for me.
Take him out."
We were calling for Pickens versus Meek, but
I thought it was.
He said
Pickens did it to himself.
Yeah, he said, "I hear you. I'm gonna take it a step further. And I'm gonna get CD."
That was a great play by me.
And then George Pickens responded on Instagram, talking that shit about the brackets coverage, the double teaming. Which kudos to Kelvin Shepard for doing. I know at times this defense has been too proud to do that.
Yeah.
No, actually, they bracketed JJ.
They did it
But
to
JJ's the
Jettas.
best.
They just didn't do it to DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
That was for sure. But
they learned their lesson.
They learned their lesson.
So did we.
Yeah. So did we. Do not mess with the guy that could literally break
Came
you
back
in
and gave us the laughing emojis.
Yeah.
Shout out to
DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
Listen, the Detroit huge dub, man.
We do play
Huge
them again
dub.
this year.
Like
Shit.
you said, you stay.
The Seahawks?
Pittsburgh.
Oh,
Pittsburgh.
yeah,
And I'm from Pittsburgh.
I ain't worried.
Aaron Rodgers, DK Metcalf.
Aaron Rodgers is falling apart.
He is
He's
falling
like
apart.
a broken hand or some shit right now.
Guys, this is your redemption. You gotta talk shit again. You gotta talk shit again
Nope.
and get your leg
You
back.
have to learn from your past mistakes, Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
No,
or
you
you're
double
doomed
down.
to repeat them.
You double down.
Double down.
Or you double down. That's
All right.
what Neil does.
I'm gonna double down on
Neil
Rodgers.
be saying some
Let's
crazy
go.
Neil doesn't
Talking
learn from his
shit.
mistakes. He's Neil, unapologetically.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I do what I want.
That's fair.
That's great.
All right, let's go to break.
Yep. Tell us about Lady Jane's.
Lady Jane's haircuts for men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Shout out to JC. She gets me hooked up. She can get you hooked up. Hot haircut, hot towel treatment.
She is. She's hot.
Hot haircut. She's very hot. Hot towel treatment is what I meant to say. Hot leather neck shave, scalp massage, all of that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's haircuts for men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. It's wicked awesome.
Chill medicated.
Chill medicated.
Chill out, bruh.
Chill, brah. You know what it is. Guys, the best thing about Chill Medicated.
Stay off the weed.
You don't get high. It's transdermal. It's a CBD product. You can order it today online at chillmedicated.com. Make sure you check them out.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Jack's Car Wash. Text WSN to 888-522-1729 to get yourself a free car wash from Jack's Car Wash. There's 40-plus locations all around the state of Michigan, and you yourself can get a free one on Woodward Sports. Just text WSN to 888-522-1729. It's Jack's Car Wash.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever It's Live, WorldSports.com. Easy about spin more racks. Yo, Chris, Nicholas, Koloff on a Victory Friday. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Going over the Detroit Lions game yesterday. Victory over the Cowboys, red hot Cowboys. The whiteout.
The whiteout worked. White boy winner.
Yeah, but like, what we doing? Like,
whack.
Yeah. I didn't. By the way, it's cold as fuck. You want to do a whiteout? Do it when it's warm. Because I'm wearing whatever's keeping me warm. It's not all going to be white. Let me tell you that.
Fair, but I mean, you can just wear more white clothes.
It was a straight money grab. Let's call it what it is. The whiteout was a money grab.
Didn't they give T-shirts?
No, they didn't give away T-shirts. Straight money.
If you're doing a
grab.
whiteout, you got
to give away T-shirts.
Yeah, you got to give away T-shirts.
They said we're not going to have home playoff games this year. Whiteout, make some money.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good point.
Well, it was scheduled, but they deleted the post because it was the same day the Marshawn Nealon stuff happened. Because of the Cowboys. It's the Cowboys game. You can't even do a whiteout. But it's a scheduled post. I had it up. I had to take it down. But then make another post. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's just me. I'm being picky.
One thing I also thought about Dallas Cowboys jerseys being white in the stands.
If you're doing
that was smart. Maybe strategical on that point.
That's a good point, too. Okay,
yeah.
Nick. Double barrel. Nick can play both sides.
All right. I like that one. That's a good conspiracy.
Good conspiracy.
Goes in our way, just like the game went in our way, but I don't think the officiating was. I saw on Twitter these fucking
the Cowboy fans.
I just want to say this to the national media members, and one in particular, just off the top of my head, the one that I saw posted for sure was former Detroit Lion backup quarterback, way overpaid to be a backup quarterback. I fucking hated that contract. Whoa. Chase Daniel, who tweeted out the OPI, which we have a photo of because it was OPI. You can't fucking grab Alex Zalone, toss him, and then swim your arm over and fucking that's OPI.
He's got his hand hooked into his shoulder pads, and
he
he's
threw him
moving
down.
him out of the way. Yeah,
that's a fucking flag.
You can't do that.
Now, the next one, Chris, you got a 3-cam. Because on this very same play as when the Detroit Lions lost Brian Branch for the rest of the season and a good portion of next season as well, too, because he tore his Achilles on it. But on this same exact play, should have never even gotten off. Because the entire stadium fucking saw it. Number 71 on the Dallas Cowboys, false start. The play should have been whistled dead from the get. Fuck that. And they're over here talking. And by the way, the OPI was declined.
Yeah.
So for you as a national media member, you're just trying to stir up the fucking cousin Cowboy fans for the interactions you're going to get. That's all you're trying to do. Because the penalty was fucking declined. It had no effect on the game whatsoever. So for you to go out there and tweet out, oh, man, if this cost the Cowboys the playoffs, it was declined. How is it going to cost the Cowboys the playoffs? You know what cost them the playoffs? Getting that ass spanked by the Detroit Lions. Had nothing to do with that fucking OPI. They're down 2 scores to begin with. Fuck you, Chase Daniel, and fuck anybody else that tweeted that out. The penalty was declined, you dumb bitches. And on top of that, again, here is a play of number 71 false starting before Brian Branch injured his Achilles. The play should never even fucking got off. Fuck you guys for putting that out there. We got fucked by that referees the entire game through. There's another play on the kickoff. TK got an extra shove the entire stadium got to see. Yeah. That was bullshit. The safety that was called back. Chris, you were at home. That's why I asked you to watch the game at home. Yeah. What was the reasoning for that? They said he was contacted before the red zone?
They said the entire ball was outside of the
yes.
Okay, I had to watch
goal
that
line when he was contacted.
So they went to a whole commercial break. Because I spent a whole commercial break being like, "There's that bullshit." I had an argument with one of my friends in the office earlier that day. He said that the refs don't have impact on games. I was like, "Come on, bro."
Who said that? Slap that guy. I know. Slap that guy.
And so I was just like lighting up the phone. I was like, "Bro, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this shit." And then they come back from commercial break, and they did show an angle where it was actually it was like on the goal line. So, like, the entire ball was on the goal line. So, they actually did make that call right. But your call, Eazy, the broadcast, the one you talked about, the
OPI?
Yeah, the OPI.
Yes.
They were just like that's not a foul. That's a regular move.
If anything, don't throw a flag, I guess. But that's still OPI. Like there's reason for that.
It was an OPI,
but they denied the OPI.
I don't want to hear fucking Dallas Cowboys fans sitting there and complaining about refs.
Exactly,
Fuck you.
dude.
You guys are the biggest bitches in the world, and you have constantly been bailed out by the referees my entire life, and you still don't do anything with it. You guys suck. Your team sucks. Jerry Jones is dementia-ridden. George Pickens is a crash out, and you had all the reason why you should have won. I thought you were going to win. I thought you were going to win. I thought you were going to go in here and you were going to beat the Detroit Lions. You know why? Because you had the better matchups, because you have some good players in a place where the Lions have some disparity. But I forgot you're the Dallas Cowboys, and all you do is choke every single time. If it's a big game, if it means something, if your lives are on the line, you're going to roll over and die because you're the Dallas Cowboys. And if it doesn't work and the one time you don't get the calls, that's what you're going to go to. So fuck you, Chase Daniel, fuck you, Jerry Jones, and fuck the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. And everyone arguing with me in the chat about that. So they did a whole commercial break, right? And then they come back and they showed this. I'm talking of a millisecond. Like it was the slimmest margin, but it was when Dak was grabbed and the entire ball was was like on the goal line or over like out of the end zone. And
was it enough to overturn?
He was hit. When he was hit, the ball was out of the end zone.
Yeah.
And Jack Campbell tackled him
both
into
his
the
feet
end
were,
zone.
though.
He was hit. The ball was out of the end zone when he was hit, but it was like right when he was hit. So unless they called the play dead right there,
which they did it. They called it a safety.
Did it. Yeah.
It looked clear as day as a safety from in the stadium. Easy.
Yeah.
I'm with you. And this was the tweet that I put out there. Through the first quarter and a half, the Detroit Lions got a safety on Dak Prescott, a helmet driven into the turf after the play.
Oh, that was
on
crazy.
That kick.
Yes.
Ridiculous, no call. An offside on Dallas, no call. And a pass interference on Jamison Williams that literally costed us a first down. It was unbelievable. J-Mo got hit so early, grabbed, couldn't get to the ball. They don't call it. This was all in the first quarter and 6 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
All of that.
And
literally, that could have been enough for a full game against Dallas. That was the first quarter in 6 minutes. It was ridiculous. Any Dallas fan talking shit right now, look in the mirror, dude. Like, who are you going to look at? This was straight up the NFL and the refs wanting Dallas to be relevant still, and it's
try to keep the playoff hopes alive.
And that is the rule for safeties. It's where he's contacted. The ball has to be in the end zone where he's contacted, and where he was contacted, the ball was completely out of the end zone. It was. So technically, by rule, it wasn't a safety, but he was standing in the end zone, and Jack Campbell tackled him. So
great redemption for the Derek Barnes situation.
Absolutely, and shout out. I want to go to break, and I want to talk about this and do it its rights because the Detroit Lions have the best linebacking core in the National Football League, and Jack Campbell is the best player on the defense. The guy is a fucking monster, dude. He should be first-team All-Pro. We're going to break. We're coming back. We're going to talk about this defense. But first, let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody can get a full body workout in 30 minutes. And all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month. You can upgrade to Black Card, get use of amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,700 locations worldwide. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Lamar looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network.
Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com. Find a retailer near you. They're carrying the best product in the game, whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack infused Moon Rocks, or any of their top shelf strains. Go to getmadpacks.com. And listen, FU Go Vegan in the chat is calling me out for swallowing the Cowboys and now bitching about them. And yeah, I thought the Cowboys were going to win this game. So I asked him, all right, you're calling me out for not being a good fan. So you think the Detroit Lions are going to go undefeated for the rest of time then? And he said, I wasn't the one crashing out last night, letting emotions run wild. So now I can't celebrate my team winning because I wasn't crashing out. I was happy and celebrating my team win. I just don't understand where you're coming from. Stop being a loser. You know what's worse than, I don't know, maybe thinking your team is going to lose a game? Coming on, instead of being happy with fellow Lions fans that they won, the gotcha shit. Oh, you must be pissed off, right? No, the Lions won. I'm extremely happy. So you go be miserable. I'm going to celebrate my team's success, and I can admit I was wrong because I'm a grown man. All right, so something I wasn't wrong about. Jack Campbell is one of, if not the best linebacker in the National Football League. He has been the best, most consistent player on this defense all season, and it's really not that close. He's going out there. He had 12 tackles, a tackle for loss, a sack, a forced fumble. He was flying around, punched the ball out. This guy, Jack Campbell, is insane. And a little bit of a subplot to it. Now, your best player on offense is Jack Campbell, and your best player on defense is Jack Campbell, and your best player on offense is Jahmyr Gibbs. But I thought those were the worst two picks in the history of the NFL draft. But listen, Jack Campbell has really blossomed into one of the best linebackers in the league, and it's extremely impressive to see him go out there and take care of business every week.
It's kind of cool what Jack Campbell's developed into. I'm just going to set down the past stuff. It is what it is. I don't care. I only had the expectation. That's why I think I felt disappointed at times. But he is one of my favorite things, I think, for fantasy advice is get a player you can set and forget. Every single week, I can leave this guy in this spot. I don't got to touch it all season unless it's a bye week. He's going to give me 10 to 15 points. That's the best kind of player you can have. That's what Jack Campbell's become for this Detroit Lions defense. Like, he is an absolute Terminator. Week in, week out, you don't have to worry what type of performance you're going to get out of Jack Campbell because you know he's going to give it his all. He's going to defend the run, and he's going to be excellent at it. He's going to be an elite communicator. He's going to call a defense. He's going to get after it in a blitz. He can get after the quarterback in a sack. You don't have to worry about it. It's so much so where it's like it almost goes for granted a little bit the way Jack Campbell's been playing this season because he hasn't given you the big splash plays outside the sacks. But again, he is there every single time, specifically and especially in the run game. He has been phenomenal for the Detroit Lions. And yes, with Fred Warner out, I'd say right now Jack Campbell probably is the best linebacker in the National Football League, if not for damn sure top 3, top 5.
And Derek Barnes has been amazing all season as well. Alex Anzalone is the pinnacle of consistency. He is great in coverage. He's flying around making tackles in the backfield. Derek Barnes, right play, right time. But he has been great, whether it's coming off of the edge as a rusher, whether it's being out in coverage, or just being solid in the run game. Derek Barnes has been great. Anzalone has been, like, all three of these guys are Pro Bowl level linebackers, and Jack Campbell is first-team All-Pro level linebacker.
Yeah, it's unbelievable to see what Jack Campbell has turned into, and you talk about that run game easy. Jack Campbell already has 9 TFLs, career high. He already has 5 sacks, career high. So it's not just being in the right position, to make plays, he's making plays that impact the other team's offense, and push them back. You're sacking them. You're getting the TFLs. Like, you are putting that offense at such a disadvantage when you run stuff them minus 2 yards. You completely take out all momentum. Jack Campbell is an absolute wrecking ball in the middle of this defense that, Brad Holmes did go out on a limb. This guy did have a second-round grade, and you draft him first-round, pick 18, let him develop behind Anzalone. This dude's turned into an absolute monster, and you still have him for 2 more years after the season. And you don't have to re-sign him yet, which obviously I think we will. But you are starting to see the resemblance of a Luke Kuechly, of a Brian Urlacher, maybe not as much in the passing game, but he is turning into that next level linebacker where he's a difference maker every single week. And you can rely on him for just being a constant threat on defense week in, week out. One of the most reliable players in the NFL, already in his 3rd season, is Jack Campbell.
And he's only going to get better. Like you said, he isn't completely there in pass coverage yet, but he's getting better. He's much better than he was last year. He just needs to find that feel in pass coverage over the middle to where he uses his frame and his body to tip some balls, something like that. And that's the next step. And that's the craziest part. He's already arguably the best linebacker in the NFL, and he's only going to get better. The guy is a freak of nature, man. I am buying, my next jersey is going to be a black Jack Campbell jersey. He is really close to being my favorite player on this team. He's creeping up on Penny. He is.
It's impossible to have a favorite player on this team.
It really is. It's true. Because I love Gibbs.
I love
Amon-Ra.
Love Gibbs. Jameson Williams. Brian Branch.
Yeah.
TK85. Dude, it's just impossible to have a favorite player on this team.
It's true.
They're just too good. They're too good. They're all dogs. All of them.
My top
Speaking
three.
Of dogs,
my top
man.
3. Well, I got to do.
No, your top 3 you reshuffles every week.
I was going to say.
You can't have a top 3. They're too fucking good.
Like my top 5 any given week. I was going to do top 2, but I can't even do that. My top 5 any given week are Penny, Jack, J-Mo, Kirby, and Gibbs, I think.
I have a top 4 to share with you guys.
I gotta
and that is going to be the players that stepped up last night. There's a lot of injuries going on this Detroit Lions team, both offense and defense. But a couple names I want to give shout-outs to, especially. We already talked about one was Avonte Maddox. I actually just watched a play where I thought Avonte Maddox was I told you guys he's a vet. He's got that instinct himself. It was actually Brian Branch who sent him down there to clean up that tackle. You guys kind of disappointed, because Brian Branch is going to be gone. And we'll still talk about that too. But Avonte Maddox needs a shout-out. Miles Frazier needs a shout-out. AQM needs a shout-out. And Tom Kennedy needs a shout. These guys stepping up in big-time moments, man. These aren't the big-time. That's a saying, right? Big-time players step up in big-time moments. These aren't your big-time players.
Shout out Tom Kennedy, dude.
He's just absolute dogs stepping up when you need it, when you absolutely need it. Again, our playoff livelihood, it was on the line last night. The Detroit Lions still aren't in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't know why Weezy D's taking a freaking victory lap. Detroit Lions aren't even in the playoffs yet.
They're not.
Relax.
But they're one step closer. They're one step closer. And shout out to Showtime Tate 313 with the super chat. Not trying to ruin the mood, but is anyone else having nightmares about Devontae Adams and Puka being our cornerback or breaking our quarterbacks' ankles with their ability? Yeah, it's going to be a tough matchup. You need the defensive line to get after Matt Stafford, just like they got after our guy Dak Prescott. But
I'm going to enjoy this win.
Yeah, you got to enjoy this win.
Give me this weekend to love and
then
relish this.
And then we'll think about them. Yeah, this is
walking in the stadium, bro. Fucking getting the alert. Amon-Ra's jogging around the fucking field, getting ready to play.
Couldn't think of Dak Prescott.
Oh, dude, it was a bump.
Yeah, it's
bump
huge.
Of adrenaline.
Shout out. And shout out another super chat in there from Lambertini. Big facts. It's impossible to have a favorite player on this team, and there's so many
impossible,
good players.
dude. It's impossible.
So many good players.
I think 2 of mine, just off rip, are the 2 first-round picks, top 12 picks. They are the Alabama boys. Literally, Jameson Williams and Jahmyr Gibbs. Speed kills. And that's what you saw last night more than anything else in the world. You saw, literally, I was thinking about this earlier and what I would call it. And it was Josh Gaddis named it Speed in Space at Michigan. It never happened. Never happened at all. Yeah. But you saw Speed in Space last night from the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff getting Jahmyr Gibbs the ball with space to absolutely cook. That is why he is my favorite player. He's going to make a highlight play every time he touches the ball. Same for the other guy, the wide receiver, Jamison Williams. He isn't just a go route, go deep now. He has a refined route tree right now. Jamison Williams, MVP the last couple games, doing everything for this Lions offense. And when he gets the ball, it's straight electricity in Ford Field. So Jamison Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs, those are my two favorite players. Every single time they touch the ball, speed in space, it kills. They do a great job. They're my two favorite guys.
Keith Garardo in the Super Chat says, remember how we felt after day one of the 2023 draft? Brad humbled us. I mean, yeah, I like that draft. But
yeah, no, we didn't feel.
Yeah, there were some people that hated it.
No.
I like that draft a lot, though. And the Detroit Lions went out there and they took care of business against the Cowboys. They flat out did, man. And shout out to them. Shout out to guys stepping up. And shout out to Tyleik Williams. I saw him in the backfield making quite a few plays. So it was impressive all-around performance, both sides of the ball. Like I said, the defense, they weren't great, but they also took care of business when they needed to. They got the big turnovers, they got the big sacks, and they got out of there with a win. So
big sacks. Yeah, shout out to the guys that stepped up. I guess where you at this Branch stuff? You kept saying what were you surprised about? You said, "Wow." When I was talking about the Brian Branch stuff earlier. I was saying it kind of is what it is.
Because you're not worried about losing Brian Branch. You're acting like it's not that big of a loss, which is kind of crazy to me because he's like your favorite player and he's an insane talent. And I don't think Avonte Maddox can adequately replace what you're losing with Brian Branch.
He won't. He won't for sure. But has defense been good?
No.
So it's like, you know.
It can't get worse? I mean, it can get worse for sure.
It's not been good, though. So you're kind of just in the same boat regardless.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, again, I'm just too – I guess I'm just too up on the team, right? Not on the team, but just too happy from last night's win to, like, be sad. Yeah. If that makes sense, you know?
Oh, that's fair.
But I guess that's where I'm at with it. Let's go to break, come back. We got a special guest. We'll get in here for a couple minutes, too, who actually helped me out a lot.
Shout out.
So shout out to my guy, Don Rivera. We'll get to that, too. But first, let me tell you guys about Black Rock.
About Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone, home of the many deals. It's a sizzle above the rest. And speaking of deals, you can get 20% off your total food bill just by mentioning Woodward Sports. Go ahead and visit blackrockrestaurants.com and visit any of their locations. You've seen us in Utica. You've seen us in Ann Arbor. Well, they also got one in Heartland, Novi, Kitten, Davison, and Portage. Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak of the stone. Check it out.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards, alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Life,
Pizza,
bro.
ladies and gentlemen, visit Buddy'sPizza.com right now and hook up your favorite loved ones with a $50 gift card. Because when you do so, you're also gifting yourself with a free 4-square, 1-topping pizza. Get Buddy's to cater your holiday season or schedule your events at Buddy's Pizza. Again, Buddy'sPizza.com will get you hooked up the right way. Speaking of getting hooked up, my guy Dom Rivera. I got to show him some love here. Dom Rivera has been watching the Woodward Heavyweights since episode 1.
OG.
When we had Ariel Helwani on.
When I was mad at you for swearing.
Yeah. And now I probably still. Who do you think swears more between us?
I think it's pretty even. I think you do it more casually.
I do.
But I do it aggressively.
I don't even notice when I do it. I'm just sliding like fucks.
Yeah,
I hate it, too.
I do it for pain.
Do it for pain?
Yeah, I do it. I do
insert
it with
pain
purpose.
or share the pain?
With purpose.
Yeah. Shout out to Dom Rivera. Watching since day one. Woodward Heavyweights.
What up,
also
guys?
went to an event at your. We went to an event together. I won't say where. I don't remember. Yeah. And I lost my wallet. And Dom was the one who found it, of all people. Hunted me down, returned my wallet. Could have easily stolen everything I didn't have in there.
Hey, I had to tell Spencer. I ran into Spencer last night.
Shout out Second Best.
I had to give him the little heads up that I was going to be over here. I told him, I was like, I saw you, so what's up? And I was waiting for my family to arrive. And then I turn around, I'm like, damn, I dropped my license. I pick it up, I'm like, holy shit, it's Daniel. And so I knew I told him before he went in, I was like, hey, told him where the good spots to be at. And I knew I could probably find him around there, and eventually found him. And yeah, it was crazy that I'm the one that found that.
Of all people.
Of
all people.
There's over 10,000 people that work at where I work at.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
for me, it was crazy.
That is insane.
That is pretty wild.
Fun fact, I lost it again that night. And that one had to go through lost
He came up to me in Second Best. He's like, dude, you wouldn't believe this. Eazy lost his wallet. And I was like, oh, no, I definitely believe that.
Yeah. It's these pants.
Here I thought I was helping you on the trip to the Secretary of State, but
yeah. I mean, listen, you helped me out. How you feeling about the Detroit Lions, man?
Man,
nice jersey, by the way.
I feel the same way as you guys. Man, last night I was at the game, and it was hype. It was really hype. I left there on an all-time high, and then I came back, woke up this morning. My wife told me that Brian Branch is out for the year, even into next year, and I'm like, damn. So it's like a roller coaster with this damn team, man. Like,
it really is.
We felt so good coming into this year, and then we realized how much Frank actually made an impact during our downward streak the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
But I didn't even realize, because I was at the game, that Frazier was in there. So that's man, for that offense, I said that. I was like, if the offensive line goes in there and they give Goff any sort of protection, we got a shot.
Yeah.
But if they don't, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. I that's the thing too, man. Like, Dan is, I think he's so discounted as a coach when the X's and O's, because he's truly elite at it. Like last night, that looked like a little bit of the offense that we knew last year, and that was without Frank, right? And I looked at the stats, like 17 of JG's 24 completions were quick passes. But it's Dan scheming up. That's what I didn't like about Johnny Moe. Was like he was just calling the offense as the offense. But brother, if you're not getting protection for JG, you got to switch it up.
Do something about it.
Yeah, you can't be waiting for these guys to develop routes down the field. You got to make these passes. Like, get the ball out of JG's hands. He'll do it. He's good.
And before Ben, before B, we won't even say his name anymore.
BB.
Yeah, BB. That's how it felt. It felt just uncreative, very straightforward. And I got shout out to my brother Jesse, shout out to my dad Jesse. They were both there with me last night.
Shout out Jesse and Jesse.
But my brother, man, he was always, that was one of his biggest things. BB was that they were not creative at all. And then once we got BB. Or
AB.
Once we got AB, we
We
saw
got BJ.
the creativity, and then unfortunately, we fell back into it this year, and it just sucks. But the best part about it is that we got Campbell, we got the office that we have, and we know based off of what they have done in the past that they will put the right people in the right situations, even if they got to pull them out and keep them as a coach for purposes.
And some people, like that age of coach, they seem to be pretty like bullish about, oh, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this no matter what. We saw that with Johnny Morton, and you saw that on a different degree with like Ryan Day against Michigan when he just kept running into the 2 best tackles in the country for no reason when you have the best wide. Like,
switch it up.
Sometimes guys like that are just so prideful that they're like, I'm going to run my offense. I know it works.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell, as much of a meathead, big dude, he is not that.
No, dude.
If it's not working, he's not going to square peg a round hole.
Yes.
He saw Jahmyr Gibbs not working in the run game, so he started throwing the ball in the backfield.
No one is more accountable in this organization than Dan Campbell. And that's why it pissed me off when people are like, oh, here comes Dan, everything's my fault. That's what you want your leader to say.
That's what he does.
That's what you want your leader to know. Because if he knows he admits his faults, then he's going to address those same faults. If you get a guy up there that's like, oh, this guy fucked up, then he's never going to address what actually went wrong.
Yeah,
or at least try to scheme around it.
Saying, I called the greatest play in the history of the Super Bowl.
Dude. And look how bad that regime was. You want a head coach like Dan Campbell. And by the way, that leadership, those young kids look up to him, and they're going to do the same thing. Where did I fuck up this week? Where can I be better?
And that's exactly what made me mad after week 1. Chris brings this up all the time. When Johnny Morton came up on the podium, and they were asking him about the motion.
Yeah.
And he gets all mad. Go look at the tape. Go look at the tape. We looked at the tape. Yeah, you're not doing as much as what you should be doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree with you, Spencer. Like, unfortunately, I feel bad saying this, but the old heads, their time has come.
Yeah.
And it's a new regime. It's a new game.
Yeah, it is a new game.
And I also think that, like, they need to replace, like, you need an offensive coordinator. Dan Campbell, he's doing a great job, but it's too much on his plate. And we've seen some things throughout these past couple games where it's like, okay, Dan's got too much going on, because it's small things here or there that he would have the screws tightened if he didn't have to worry about the offense as much. But I just think they need to get an offensive coordinator in there that's going to be the play caller.
Can I ask though how, because he clearly like built trust with Ben Johnson over the years, and he talked about like Ben Johnson's last year, he just like didn't even think about the offense, he just let him. So I'm with you and I agree with you, but I'm kind of worried that there's going to be some time to for Dan Campbell to kind of fully trust. But anything is
if
good.
you got to hire somebody, there's no time in the NFL. You need
to
hire an offensive coordinator next year to be your guy. And whether it's promoting somebody like a Mark Brunell or Hank Fraley to be that play caller, or David Shaw even possibly, but no, you got to get somebody in there.
No, for sure.
It's just tough right now, though.
To wait or feel it out.
No, I know.
I think we also need somebody kind of in-house, because everywhere around the league right now, it's like a Shanahan tree.
Yeah.
Everyone's come from a Shanahan tree from some point in time. We don't run that offense.
We got the Campbell tree, baby.
We got our own kind of tree. We got a Campbell tree going. So it's like it's got to be somebody who believes in that philosophy, or at least like understands like the foundation of it, so you don't veer away too far from it like Johnny Moe did. He got away from the quick pass from JG. He started going a little bit too deep. It took too many. It didn't even have layered routes. I don't know what the hell was even going on. I personally don't even. If Campbell wants to continue to call, I'm fine with it. I know what the one play that people were talking about with the timeout against New York. Everyone was kind of pissed off about. There was a communication error in the headset. That's not like a situational thing where Dan Campbell dropped the ball. That's kind of on the NFL and whatever the hell they had going on. And then last week too, everyone's bitching about the time management towards the end of the game. That was on purpose. Yep. That was You had to play that way against that front seven because they're going to get after you. And the second thing too is you didn't want to give them the ball back either because our defense was kind of poop.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. The best part about the Lions, we are so lucky to have this team. The best part about the Lions right now is that you could trust the office, like I said earlier. And you better believe, even though they're not coming out and talking, you better believe that he has somebody shadowing. You better believe that he has somebody that is probably in the ear listening to the type of play calls that he's calling. And he's probably going through people, seeing like, all right, well, this person might be a candidate for next year. This person might be a candidate. So you better believe that something's happening. It's not nothing.
What about Lambertini with the super chat in there says, Spenny, that's a brilliant idea to keep Hank around. Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be something like that. Like, I don't think you're going to see them go out and try to get a Johnny Morton, but you have a lot of guys in-house that could be that role, whether it be, like I said, a Hank Fraley, a David Shaw, Mark Brunell, or even, what if you go get JT Barrett from the Cowboys and bring him back home? He spent some time with Ben in Chicago to sow his wild oats, and then that could be an option at, I don't know. Like, I just thought, I was like,
Scotty
JT Barrett.
Montgomery.
Bring
Scotty
Tanner
Montgomery.
home.
We've talked about that, though. We don't, like, I don't know if Scotty's like the play caller type of guy.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know if he, as well, and again, I love all these guys, respect all these guys. I know everybody in the house right now is a play caller.
I'm starting to like JT Barrett more the more I think about it. I don't know why. And obviously, he's never called plays at any type of level, but
yeah.
I don't know. Like you said, he understands the offense. He understands Jared Goff's strengths. He understands
he is a
what
former
they like
quarterback,
to do.
and I feel like quarterbacks they understand offenses better than anybody. To be fair,
At the same time, that's what we felt about Johnny Moe.
He's a wide receiver.
That's fair, but he was here, and we thought that he would already know the offense, that we could just bring him right back in, plug him right in, but.
True.
That's not.
But he's
what it was.
old in the wide receiver. We want a young quarterback. No,
okay,
but
well, that's
you're right though. It's
but a lot of old guys are stuck in their ways as well too.
Yeah, and
I think that's what happened with Johnny Moe.
We don't discriminate against old people though.
And no. And you talk
You're
about,
not old yet.
You talk about creativity. You know who will create a creative offense is a hungry young guy trying to make a name for himself.
Yeah,
and
the one name from the Shanahan tree that's popping up, and I don't think he's gonna get fired this year because they're actually winning games now. Mike McDaniel.
Oh, Mike McDaniel.
Because I do like his run game, and that's like our strength. But I don't think
Breaking news.
Uh-oh.
The Dolphins won't lose the rest of the season. Let's go. Fins up, baby.
All right.
No, on that point about Dan, though, I think whoever's going to get Jahmyr Gibbs in all of these creative offenses and looks to the opposing team's defense where you literally have to, put two guys on him at any time. If Dan Campbell continues to do this with Gibbs in this offense that is limited right now because you don't have the run game you want currently against some of those elite D lines, if you're getting Gibbs out in space like that, I like Dan calling it. Honestly, we haven't seen Gibbs look like he did last night, in many spots this season without Dan calling it. So whoever's going to get the best player on the field, Jahmyr Gibbs, maybe the best player in the NFL on offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, the ball, in creative ways, that's my guy who has my vote to keep calling plays in this offense.
Eazy, do you remember when we were at Imagine Theater doing a live show? I believe it was 2 years ago.
You weren't talking about that? I'm just kidding.
When we were at Imagine Theater, you remember that?
I told you that in confidence, dude.
And I said,
"There's
I believe Jahmyr Gibbs at one point will be the best player in the NFL."
Dude, he very well can be.
I think that point's right now. I think he is.
He's
other than Myles Garrett, not named Myles Garrett.
I don't know, NFL's tough. There's just so many different positions.
I just think Jahmyr Gibbs, dude, what he does, he made Deron Bland look like a fucking idiot multiple times, and that is an all-pro. That is one of the best slot receivers in the NFL, if not the best, or corner, excuse me.
Yeah.
And they have him playing outside now because they have
he had on that sideline.
Oh my God. And then he stiff-armed the fuck out of him on the next play.
I don't know the name of the song. But remember those edits, like someone would do something stupid or jump and be like, nah, 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 they're going through Galaxy. Like someone's going to be,
what's it called? Something Shooting Stars.
Shooting Stars. We got to make an edit of that guy going through the Galaxy.
Just keep going.
Those were my favorite memes ever, dude.
Just keep going through the Galaxy.
So good.
Like, and then like the second play of the game, he did another thing too. That little curl route he had on the inside. And I think it was my guy, Damarian Overshown, that I liked a lot in the draft. Juked him out of his pants. And then he went for another like 15 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs is special.
He literally reminds me of Barry on Tecmo Bowl. Like you just go back and forth, and everybody's just moving way slower.
Yeah, this year I think he's looked the best.
Man, it's crazy.
We've ever had to. Like last year, I know he had a lot of phenomenal runs, but it felt like straight shots where like there was just clear open lanes, and he's just so fast nobody's gonna catch him. This year he's making moves, breaking tackles, breaking ankles, and he's he's developing. And now finally in the pass game too, 7 targets, 7 catches, 77 yards to the kid too.
And you want to talk about things that this Lions team can rely on and reasons why Lions fans should still believe in them as a Super Bowl contender. You might not be able to believe in this offensive line every week. You might not be able to believe in Jared Goff outside or if he's pressured. You might not be able to believe in the Legion of Whom every week. You can believe that Jahmyr Gibbs and Jamison Williams are the two most explosive players in the National Football League. And if you get them the ball enough, they are going to score a touchdown. You can believe that. You get the ball in the hands of Jahmyr Gibbs. You get the ball in the hands of Jamison Williams. If both of them have more than 10 touches, the Lions will score at the very least 14 points. I guarantee you that. You get the ball in the hands of those guys because they can make a screenplay a 70-yard touchdown. They can make a shallow cross a 70-yard touchdown. They can juke a guy out of his pants on the sideline and then stiff-arm somebody else on the other side. They are two of the most explosive offensive weapons in the league, and it's so impressive to see them just continue to do it week in and week out. They are different, and you have to get the ball in their hands, and they have been, and that's why you won.
What he's done in his first 3 seasons in the NFL with this Detroit Lions team and his ability to get in the end zone has been nothing short of absolutely incredible. Jahmyr Gibbs it was hard to try to calculate the pace because running backs in their shelf life right now. But if he keeps this up, he was on track to literally be top 2 all-time in touchdowns if he's having a 12-year career.
To start his career, he's got like more touchdowns than Jerry Rice, more yards than Emmett Smith, more this than Barry Sanders. Like, it's crazy.
47 and 47.
It's literally everybody but Barry Sanders he's tied with before age 24 season. Jahmyr Gibbs and his ability to get in the end zone. If he keeps this up and the Lions offense, is a wagon for the foreseeable future, and we re-sign Gibbs and we get the contract done, we keep him healthy, this is going to continue to be one of the best backs of all time, hands down. And he's on that pace right now. It's incredible to watch.
And remember, too, the thing about it is, like, they slow-rolled him into this. So, like, his stats are growing exponentially because he's getting more reps. But now you can take this sample size of what he's doing now, which I think is still – I'm not worried about his workload. I still think his workload is
perfect. Only 14 carries yesterday.
Yeah, it's not overly taxing.
And if you paid attention
now
to –
you do that – multiple years, you really
no
got
Khalif Raymond. You don't know if you saw in the Y, in the slot. It was Ja.
He's a
It's
weapon.
Jahmyr Gibbs out there. He's not a running back. He's a weapon. We're finally looking at it that way. Dom, we got to do the pick 'em before you get going, man. Final question, man. Are we making the playoffs, or where are you at?
We're making the playoffs.
Okay.
We're making the playoffs.
Do you think this team should win a Super Bowl this year? I know they will this year.
That's a hard one. I'm with you. I'm like, it's hard. But after last night, that's the craziest part. Every Sunday can change your mind. Like, literally last night, it changed my mind with that offensive line and how they played. And our defense, even last year with everybody hurt, we can still do this. I mean, all you need to do is get a ticket. And then once you get in the dance, see who you go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm with you, man.
Shout out to Dom.
Thanks,
Rivera,
guys.
dude.
Appreciate it.
Shout out
Shout out Jesse and Jesse. Anybody else want to shout out?
Shout out to my wife, Maria. Shout out to my kids, Silas, Sully, Sutton. Shout out to all my family. Thanks, guys. Appreciate
This
it.
is wild.
Appreciate
Silence,
you.
Sally, and Sutton.
Day one.
Day
Day one.
winner, man. OG.
I'll be here
Appreciate
forever
you,
until you guys leave.
Hell yeah,
Man,
dude.
Dom,
We appreciate you guys' support, man.
All right. Thanks,
For
guys.
real.
Tell us about Gold Crown.
Let me tell you guys about Gold Crown. Take your relaxation game to an all-pro level with Gold Crown. The concentrate's been around, and they're even making products for some of the products you may be using today. But their jesters are their own infused pre-rolls, multiple strains, top tier. Our guy Justin loves them. But the gummies, the newest product, the Crown Jewels, they are infused, gelatin-free, and covered in nerds for the extra pop. Find a Gold Crown dispensary near you. Smoke like royalty only with Gold Crown.
Michigan, are you ready? It's the biggest pickleball event of the year. The Woodward Sports Wicked Pickle Open, January 9th through the 11th, and we are kicking it off with a bang. Friday night at 7:30, the Woodward Sports Celebrity Tournament hits the court. All 4 shows throwing down, plus local celebs. It's all broadcast live. Then the real battle begins. 3 days of non-stop pickleball, men's, women's, mixed, and singles divisions. This is where champions are made. Sign up now at pickleballtournaments.com or call Wicked Pickle at 734-331-3451. Once again, 734-331-3451. Make sure you guys sign up. Wicked Pickle, it's going to be legendary. Come check it out.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that D-Mac trusts, Dr. Jeff Pierce, here to keep you in the game, performing at your best. For more information, visit him at MichiganSportsandSpine.com. It's Dr. Jeff S. Pierce.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Live, WoodwardSports.com. Eazy going to spin more reaction. Chris, Nicholas Koloff, Don Rivera in the building, too.
Shout out.
Time for our weekly pick'em. Right now, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm down talking. I mean, I keep talking about the game, too.
No, we're good.
Did you guys see what Dak Prescott said before the game?
Oh, yeah. He was going to light us up.
I sent that graphic because you want to grab that. You see that shit? So some reporter came up, asked him the last time he played in Detroit.
Yeah.
He said, oh, it was fun. We lit him up. Smiled confidently. And obviously, it's kind of, you know, I mean, you can say what you want. I'm saying Dak's never been that kind of guy, in my opinion, talking shit like that. The reporter asked, can I quote you on that? He said, yeah, with a smile. He thought shit was, he really thought he'd come here and the shit was going to be sweet. That's insane.
So did I.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that insane.
That is fair.
We saw the trade.
Well, I mean, it was going to, I didn't expect, I mean, obviously I picked the Detroit Lions to win. I knew it was a tough matchup wise, but I didn't think it was going to be a blowout.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we lit the Lions up.
Yeah, I mean, they beat us
it again.
They beat us like 30-6 or something like that.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, it was never gonna be like that.
I'd have to look it back. I had to look it up.
It was gonna be a shootout. I always knew.
But that was a bad version of the Lions. Like the past 3 years, we've kind of had their up. Like even though they beat us that 1 year, it was because of Brad Allen. Brad Allen gave him that game.
Mm-hmm.
Last year we spanked that ass.
Yes.
I just expect you're gonna come here and light them up. I mean, that's just, I don't know. That was wild to me.
That is pretty true. All right, pick 'em.
Pick 'em. You want to start, big dog?
Chris. First one up.
I'll start.
Seattle versus
this guy's been trying to trap me all week.
Seattle versus Atlanta.
Seattle versus Atlanta. Speaking of trap, do I fade them again? I absolutely do. Give me the Falcons points. Falcons.
He didn't
points.
even say the
Home
spread.
dogs.
What?
7. It's 7.
I heard him at a 7.
Nick.
Oh shit! At
Atlanta. Yeah. Home dog.
Home dogs run faster.
Not when the dog's battered, bruised, broken, hasn't been fed in a while. Home dog's going down. Give me the Hawks.
What is Falcon's the fastest bird? I know that, but they're small, right?
Peregrine falcon. It's a specific type of falcon.
Okay, it's a falcon.
No, they're not the Atlanta Peregrine Falcons. They are the Atlanta Falcons.
Okay. Well, Falcon's the fastest bird. They're not big birds. I
they're
think
the fastest animal.
Yeah, they are.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Bryson knows random facts like that.
Well, yeah.
Either way.
Kid's smart.
He is smart.
Smarter than you.
Smart kid. He might be.
He is.
He is going to be one day.
You know what happened? Top 5.
You know what happened the other day? I'm about to unplug this bitch, too. He asked me a question. I answered it for him. It's right. And I just answered it right.
Alexa
this motherfucker
corrected
double-checked me with Alexa. I'm like, you about to get this bitch unplugged.
Yeah, you do that to me all the time.
Well, yeah, but sometimes you say shit.
So do you.
All right. Give me the Seahawks. What are we doing here? This defense is going to dominate. You're going to be an island boy today, Chris.
Island boy. I'm with it. I'm with it on this one.
Spenny, it looks like he might take the Falcons.
No, I am absolutely taking the
Gonna be
Seahawks.
Glizzy Boy too.
Yeah, I am taking the Seahawks to cover this one for sure.
Fun fact: Drake London out.
Drake London out. Next up, Pittsburgh versus
It's Chris's face.
No, I was gonna cut him off and say, fun fact: look who leads us in hot dog suits. But
shout out Nick.
Well, shout out Nick. Yeah.
Guys.
I ain't gonna lie, this is a big week for me, boys.
Yeah.
You gotta lock
sweating
it.
in here a little bit. It
Yeah,
just
wait,
got
wait.
hot in this booth.
You gotta lock the Fins or the
14?
Vikings. It's got to be one of those two.
That's true.
Four
All right,
more weeks.
Those are your teams.
we got Pittsburgh versus
5.
Baltimore. Baltimore minus 6.
I think.
Baltimore -6. Give me Baltimore. That one's easy. I feel good about that one.
Nick,
No, I think it's 4 more weeks.
home
It's
dogs.
week 14, right?
They ain't a
So
dog.
3 more.
Yeah. Or yeah, well,
No,
home
4.
favorite. Road
God
dog.
damn it.
You're taking the road dog. He's taking Pittsburgh.
No.
And locking it.
I'm thinking, Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Fins up, lock.
Yeah, relax, dude. What did JC do to you?
I'm a little
It's not your
nervous on this one. Give me. Oh God. Give me the Ravens.
Easy?
Give me the Ravens for sure.
Yeah, I'm also.
It's kind of a big spread, but yeah, give me the
I'm
Ravens.
also taking the Ravens. They need the game to survive.
Nick-
Aaron Rodgers is dying.
Can I hear your thought process? Why were you nervous on that one?
It's a
Well,
division
division
game. In that division, they usually run pretty close games, and it's a battle between the Steelers and the Ravens. 6 points is a lot.
Mike Tomlin's going to get fired. Aaron Rodgers is going to retire. This is the end of the Steelers.
Will you guys allow putting me on an island then?
What?
You want to take the Steelers?
I do
Yeah,
wanna
I'll let
take
you
the
do that.
Steelers.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah?
Bro, change his.
Wait, will we let him do it? I'll let him do it.
If you guys all come to an agreement.
I agree.
Chris?
I gotta agree.
All right.
All right, cool.
Nick's on the island with Pittsburgh.
Mike Tomlin,
Island
baby.
boy,
Divisional
on the
Do you want to
game.
lock it, too?
Fuck
Double
no.
down.
No, chill. You guys
Yeah.
know. who
He's
I'm
locking
totally
it.
locking. No, that's not.
Dude,
All right,
this
That's
guy-
the best rivalry in the NFL, no?
Yeah, for sure.
Don't gaslight.
All right, Tennessee versus Cleveland. Cleveland minus 3.5.
Cleveland, take the points. Nick, you're on the clock. Go.
Cleveland, take the points.
What's the points?
3.5.
Oh, Cleveland all day. Can I lock that?
Yeah.
I'm locking that.
No,
wow,
that was-
locking the Browns is nasty.
That is nasty. I should've did
Against
that.
the Titans, though?
Playing the
Yeah.
Titans.
Yeah, but
That was gonna be my
It's the
lock.
Browns
I actually
still.
am mad that I didn't lock
I
it.
rookie
kind of
quarterback.
want to take the Titans just because you locked them, but
I don't know why.
I'm going to take the
I
Browns.
never lock early, too. It's been working out for me.
All right, next up, Indy versus Jacksonville.
Oh, no.
Straight
Jacksonville.
up.
Nick, you're on the clock.
Jacksonville.
I'm not even thinking this time. I'm just putting all the pressure on Nick.
Indiana, yeah, that was really too fast.
I like it.
Indiana Jones, you gotta respond. Does this team have any heart? They run the ball in Jacksonville. Give me Indiana Jones.
Soft in the heart. Give me the Jags.
Let's go. Island them. Island them again.
Just kidding.
Island boy. Fuck. All right, here we
Yeah,
go again.
we're going Jacksonville.
Here we go again.
Home dogs run wild. There's no spread on that one.
No Sauce Gardner.
It was only like 1.5.
It
no,
was 1.5.
No Sauce Gardner.
Oh, fuck. I thought it was spread. All right.
Same one that's not spread. Straight up, Washington, Minnesota.
Washington.
Washington.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Nick's on the clock. He's got 5 seconds.
I do not have 5 seconds. Jesus Christ, Chris.
Hey.
You're really going crazy.
Hey, your
JC over there.
second JC of the segment, all right? Relax.
Cheese and rice or something, dude.
Yeah, cheese and crepes.
Give me the
Cheese and
Commanders and the Commanders.
You're locking them?
No,
Okay.
You thought of.
I thought about it, but
I feel you.
Easy?
is
It's gonna be. Yeah, give me theirs. Had
Today, Junior.
I know. Vikings defense still been pretty good, but JJ sucks.
JJ does suck.
JJ's so bad.
Is he playing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking Commanders for sure.
Yeah.
JJ is awful. All right, Miami versus Jets. Miami minus 3. Road dog. Road favorite, I mean. Home dog. Home dog Jets.
Give me the Jets.
Let's get Jets.
I actually don't hate that. It's a division game.
Yeah.
Give
Points
me
on
the
I didn't ask for your
Fins.
opinion.
No questions asked. I think they cover this 3 points. Shout out the Fins. I said 2 weeks ago that they were going to win out.
You locking them?
Nope. I got my eye on a lock.
Easy?
Give me the Fins. I
Yeah.
think last time they played, they tore them up. If I'm not mistaken.
I'm also taking Miami.
No, it was a close game.
Bro's in there doing research.
Give me Miami -3. Next up, Nolans versus Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay -9, 8.5.
Give me
Jets
the
might
Saints.
win.
Saints.
Saints to
Give
cover.
me Tampa, and I'm locking them. Give me the Bucks. Give me Baker Mayfield. Give me Abuka. Give me Bucky Irvin. The boys are back. The ships are firing off. We're stealing the Butte, baby. Let's go. Give me the
Big
Bucks.
spread.
Big spread. Nick
Big
locks the
spread.
biggest spread on the docket.
That's nuts.
Easy.
With
Who
his
you got?
In a
season on the
division
line.
game too.
Who you got?
Season on the line.
I
Yeah, big spread. The Saints are
We should do
complete
it.
cheeks.
Give me the Bucks.
I was gonna say if you would have went Saints, I would have went Saints.
Not
but
a chance.
I'm going Bucks for sure.
Yeah. Sorry.
Island boy Chris. Jets.
Fact. The Saints
Chris
have covered. Saints have covered the last 4 times the spread against the Bucks.
Chris. Yeah, but
Wow.
Yeah, but that game wasn't
They got Bucky Irving back.
Did you just say, homie, doing research in there? You came up with that
Chris
stat?
is
Somebody
a-
told me that today.
Chris
I was
is
like,
an
I'm
island
rocking
boy
with
with
it.
the Jets
That's the one
and
pick
the
I blind
Saints.
picked.
Jets and the Saints. Chris is on islands with.
Yep.
All right, next up, you got Cincinnati versus Buffalo. Buffalo -6.
I've been rocking with the Bills. Let's keep it loyal. Bills. Bills Mafia.
Nick, who do you got?
Nothing like the Cincinnati Bengals staying hot down the stretch when it doesn't mean shit. Give me the Bengals covering 6 in Buffalo or at home. Nope,
No,
on the road.
on the road.
Yeah, give me go. I'll cover. They're covered.
Yeah, give me the Bengals cover. I think last time this happened was a playoff matchup, and the Bengals whooped the Buffalo Bills' ass in the snow.
Wait, Nick, who did you pick?
Bengals.
Bengals a beat.
Put me on island again, Spencer. Do it.
Yeah,
know
I'm
you-
taking the
I'm
Bengals.
scared this is gonna fly off, so I'm not gonna do it, but I want to do it. Super glued on.
All right, next up, we got Denver versus Las Vegas.
What's the spread?
Denver -7.5. Home dog, Vegas Raiders.
Give me Denver.
Nick?
This
What are you
is.
doing, dude?
It shouldn't be hard, but that half is like a big time. I'm overthinking now in here. I ain't gonna lie.
How can she slap?
Give me Denver. I trust that this offense will
Fuck
find
outta
a
here,
way to
dude.
get
You're
it
gonna
going.
complain to our boss and sit here and make faces live on air? The fuck out of the studio.
Stop, mate, you're live.
Who you got?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Nothing. Who you got?
Give me the Broncos.
Okay. Easy?
Give me the Broncos.
I am also taking the Broncos. All right, Chris. Chicago versus Green Bay. Green Bay -6.5.
This is where heart versus mind. I have to go.
Oh yeah,
I
big
have
Green
to
Bay
go
guy.
Green
That's
Bay.
right.
I have to go Green
Fucking
Bay, even
loser,
though we all want Chicago to win this, right?
No, I want Green Bay to win the division because they hands.
No, yeah, we
Hand
want
over
we want
fist.
Green Bay to beat Chicago twice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Then I
If
feel
it comes
good.
down wild card,
okay, good,
we
good,
have the
good.
upper hand over the
Heart and mind
Bears.
are in the same place.
Green Bay -6.5.
Where they at?
Nick
In Green Bay.
in Green Bay.
6.5. Damn.
6.5.
I put a lot of faith in that.
Ben Johnson talked all that shit.
Talked a lot of shit.
Unprovoked
Yeah.
shit.
Cash shit.
Can
I
he
forgot
get
about
his
that.
team to back up his own shit talk? Or is LaFleur gonna have the
LaFleur.
fellas fired up in the frozen tundra? Give me the Packers.
I think that spread is really high, honestly.
Easy.
I think it's telling what Vegas thinks of this Chicago Bears team.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the
Good
Packers.
point.
I would really. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Packers. We need them to win too, so it kind of works
Take
out.
them, Island boy.
That's a big spread though for a team that's been.
Island boy, hate the
terrible
Lions.
at
Doubt
covering
the
the
Lions.
spread this year.
Ireland.
Since it's in Green Bay, I'm gonna go Packers.
Oh, boo.
Oh, you got
Shame, shame,
Shame.
shame.
We all have the
Shame.
same pick. Next up, we all picked the Packers. Chris, Rams at Cardinals, notoriously tough place to play, Arizona. Rams -8.5.
Give me the Rams. What are we doing?
You wanna know how you know it's not a tough
Big
place to play?
division
I couldn't even tell you
spread.
the name of their stadium.
Big division spread. Nick?
That's a big.
Give me the Rams for sure. Big time. Yeah.
Easy?
Give me those pesky Cardinals to cover.
Oh!
8.5.
Island of Spencer.
That's a big spread.
No, I'm taking the Cardinals too.
Oh, Chris, these boys already said it.
I know.
Rams
Following their
lost
buddies.
to the Panthers. This is such a get-back spot. Oh, my
fair.
Lord.
That's fair, but
they're in a tough place to play,
home
brother.
division desert matchup. All right, next up, we got Houston versus KC. KC minus 3.5.
Jeez, dude. This game, I don't believe in the Chiefs.
That spread is telling as well.
Yeah. Give me the Texans.
Nick?
Texans.
Easy?
Barracuda. Give me KC.
I am taking the Houston Texans, and I am locking the Houston Texans.
H-Town.
Because
That's
Kansas
with your
City
heart.
is down both of their starting tackles, and
Danielle
Hunter and Will Anderson
that.
are going to eat, dude.
I don't know how they're favored by 3.5 then. Massive get-right spot?
Massive get-right spot is what they're expecting, but I think Patrick Mahomes is going to have flashbacks of that Super Bowl against the Buccaneers. Those guys are going to rip him up. All right, Easy, you need a – nope.
No, I need a lock.
Chris needs a lock.
Am I the only one that needs a lock?
Yeah, you can lock. You have Atlanta
Okay.
Islanded +7 that you can lock. You got Baltimore -6. You got Jacksonville straight up. Washington straight up. The Jets +3. The Saints +8.5. Buffalo -6. Denver -7.5. Green Bay -6.5. Los Angeles -8.5. And that's it.
Give me Marcus Mariota. What are we doing?
Mariota. Dude, what if 9 puts Chris in the glizzy suit?
I mean, I
I still wouldn't be you, big bro. I still wouldn't be you. I still got some catching up to do.
Yeah, 1.
Still got some catching up to do.
All right, let's go to break.
Real quick, super chat from Atlas Cinema. What'd you call him that first time? Alta Mass.
Alta Mass.
Just tell Sonic to stay off the Madden cover. No curse. He's talking about the durability and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe the Madden curse?
No, it's kind of been debunked.
Yeah.
Right?
Saquon's got people talking again.
That's fair.
And that's a running back that's too close to home. No.
All right.
I'd rather avoid it.
Sell me something, Spinny. Or is it my turn to sell you something?
Did you get Mike Reed's as well?
No. What is
Shout
Mike Reed's?
out.
Read it out. Read Mike Reed's.
$5 super chat from Mike Reed. Shout out, Mike. Went to BlackRock for the first time on the way home today. All I got to say about it is it's elite. Shout out BlackRock and shout out the heavyweights.
Dude, this year for sponsorship, restaurant sponsorship,
we've been money,
the best.
dude. Yeah,
the best year
it's been
in
the
Woodward
best,
Sports history is
for
not
sure.
even close.
Dude, for sure.
Great year.
Shout out
Katie's,
to
Art,
Mike.
Jake's, BlackRock, second best. Like,
that
Gillies.
was great.
Shout out to Brendan. Shout out to Brendan
Shout out to
Barbarito.
Brendan.
And shout out to you. Shout out to BlackRock for always
Cajun
taking care
steak
of us.
bites were
Absolutely.
gas.
They
What'd you
were
get,
so-
Mike?
Let me tell you about Loom. Listen, you're going to want to use your Loom before you go to BlackRock. Loom.com. Find one near you. There's one right over there at 12 in Woodward. You could pop in. Use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off your order. Loom.com.
And Sharon's.
Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. Go to SharonsHeating.com. You can find all of these different things. They got brand new website, schedule online, free instant quotes, financing options, the whole shebang. They've been servicing families in Michigan for over 42 years. Let them service you as well. Sharon's, pause, SharonsHeating.com.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Big Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Best drink in the game right now out. It is Sun Cruiser. You guys know what it's all about. Great taste, good amount of alcohol, low in calories, and they're doing it better than anybody out right now. Check out Sun Cruiser next time you're going to the store. They are our favorite. They're going to be your favorite too. Make sure you check out Sun Cruiser. Let the good times roll all football season long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Detroit football.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy, I spin more racks. I'm Chris, Nicholas Cole. Dom, grab that mic. Does you got to do anything special with Nick, or?
Is it
on?
Say a word. Say what up.
Hello.
He's good. Sounded good. No?
Good?
No, it's not good. I just heard him talk because he's right next to him.
I'm going to give Dom the intern questionnaire.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we have him here.
Well, he's seen them all, so he knows what's coming.
I was almost an intern at one point.
Yeah, you almost a Nick's job.
I almost did.
All right.
And we missed out.
Who is your Mount Rushmore?
What a fucking drive-by.
What is your Mount Rushmore of Detroit athletes?
Say again? Sorry.
Your Mount Rushmore of Detroit athletes.
Barry, number one. Man, that's a good question. Let's see. Red Wings. Oh, Fedorov. I'm going to the retirement.
Nice.
So me and my wife's a Sergey fan too.
Fine D-Mac.
That's in a couple weeks, right?
Neil's gonna be there too. So
yeah, Neil will be there.
Yeah.
I don't know when it is. I think it's January.
Baseball.
It doesn't gotta be all.
It doesn't
all sports.
have to be.
Just four guys.
I'm just trying to think.
I feel like you should put one person from each sport.
That's
you know
what I
what?
feel.
Like Pistons, I feel like the most underrated person is Tayshaun.
Yeah, that's fair.
Man, like
I agree.
if
Won the
without
championship,
him, without him, that team wouldn't have gone.
If you talk about single-handedly winning a championship, like out of that team, obviously it's the best five alive. So they're it was Tayshaun. The block saved. The block saved.
Great defending point forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm more of like a unsung hero type person. Like so, McCarty was literally like my guy. Like when I was, because we're around the same age.
Okay.
Not you're younger.
Yep.
You're way too young. No. But when I was young,
way older than me.
just seeing McCarty going out there and defending his guys.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's the type of person I want to be. You know, I want to be that guy that sticks up for other people.
I want to be like D-Mac too.
Hey,
I was wasted yesterday. What?
and then when I first started watching this, McCarty was telling the whole story about the fight and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'd never heard it, and for him to be.
Oh, that's how you found Woodward Sports? Was that video?
Well, no, it was. It was honestly. So my wife used to work for Oakland University. She used to be the assistant athletic director.
Okay.
And so she worked like the basketball game. So she knew Neil. I met Neil once before.
Okay.
And during the time when I met him, I'm like, damn, man, this guy talks a fucking lot, man. But then I realized, you know, what he's doing.
For sure.
He's just getting content from other people, and he's going to talk about it on the show.
Mm-hmm.
So once I saw Neil and Darren, I was like, is that Neil? Is that Neil with Darren McCarty? Like, what the fuck? And that's how I found it. It was during COVID.
Yeah.
And so I was at home. I had a lot more time to watch the shows. I had to turn your guys' show off after a little bit because I'd be eating around the dinner table and
too much swears. I
told you.
You said you'd swear as much as me.
Listen, me. I originally wanted us to not swear.
He
Eazy
did.
corrupted.
He was.
His mom texted him and was like,
hey, but
it was great, sweetie, but maybe
that brown fella.
The brown one really likes to swear.
What's wrong with them?
So now
my mom wanted to steal Easy's kid. That is a little known fact.
He's got a good kid. I got a chance to meet Easy's kid.
Yeah.
Great kid. What was it? Spider-Man?
No, he was Darth Vader.
Darth Vader, that's right.
Yeah. Never sat through the entire movie. He just thinks Darth Vader's super sweet. Once you found about the Force.
Smart kid. Like I say, he's smarter than you.
Yeah, so and
Say
just
it
to
again.
finish it up, I mean, like
Drive-bys, dude. Jesus.
just to round it off, I'll go with
Yeah, at least
with
he's not
Calvin.
fat. Yeah, your kid does his hair too, huh?
Great out of hair. He's in great shape.
Right, future.
I bet his beard connects when he gets older.
Oh shit! Damn.
Hey, you guys had me cracking up the other day. I forget who mentioned it in the chat. Was like, Spencer, you all right? Your eyes looking like.
Oh my God, we were rolling.
That was hilarious.
Phil, I'm just ugly, I guess. All right.
That had me rolling.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Dude, that was so funny.
Hey, so now I after work I get out at 5 and I get to listen to you guys on my ride home. So it works out way better now.
Okay.
Shout out.
All right, that is way better.
Yeah, way better. And then if I'm around the kids, I got my headphones. So
Okay. All right. I'll try.
No,
I use the F word. It just
don't
falls out,
hey,
dude.
don't lose who you guys are. You guys have gotten here for this reason. So keep doing what you're doing.
I already said I'd fist Brittany Griner live on air, so I don't think there's much else.
Hey, you guys got canceled one time. I mean, like.
Allegedly on Roblox and Instagram.
Yeah, you should have said it again.
Not for gratification. It was for
We was also just reporting something that happened.
Comedic and satirical purposes. Yes, we were talking about a fictitious trade.
Ooh.
It was all fake. AI allegedly.
Because I'm
on
going to get
Roblox.
it right up in ya.
Way to cover it.
Thanks.
What is the other? All right, you had to fight one athlete for his life.
Damn.
Yeah.
You had to swap lives with him.
Wait,
you get to keep your kids and stuff like
you
that.
get to swipe lives?
You get to swap lives with them,
Swap.
ability,
Swap.
money.
But
all
you have
that
to beat him in a fist
stuff.
fight
You gotta
to do so.
Fight to the death.
But you got to fight and you got to win?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That really is a great
athlete?
question.
It is. Athlete.
Athlete.
Any athlete.
Man, see, I don't know.
Do it.
Oh, Brandon Inge.
Oh.
I
thought you were going to say Caitlin Clark. Dude,
So what? But I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth.
No, anybody.
Anybody that you.
Any athlete ever.
Nah, I'll just stick with Brandon Inge.
Dude, Brandon Inge
'Cause
might beat your ass.
Well, hey, I got my baseball signed by him. I already measured him up.
Okay.
Okay.
He's
Knock
not
your
as big.
bat down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I have my girlfriend has another Caden. I don't know if you met Caden before, but we took him to meet Golden Tate one time. This was before any of all this shit. Caden was so little, and he told Golden Tate, "He's I'm gonna be faster than you one day." And Golden Tate like flared up a little bit, like, "Oh yeah, we'll see." Yeah, but it's kind of cool to see a competitive fight.
You want to fucking race?
Fine, relax.
do it right now.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Devin Silcox with the super chat. He said, "If you quit swearing, I'll quit watching." All right. Fuck, dude. All right. Fucking hell, dude.
I actually thought of my answer for that question, like who I would pick athlete-wise.
Jose Altuve.
No, he'd dog walk you. Are you kidding me?
He's like 5'2".
He's on all the steroids.
I'd kick him right in the face.
Who's the damn soccer player?
Oh,
Neymar.
Or Messi.
Or Messi.
Messi's like
probably
5
Messi.
foot.
'Cause Messi's little.
So is Neymar. They're both only like 5'2".
Yeah, but Neymar's from Brazil, right?
He is from Brazil.
Yeah, so I wouldn't want
Messi's
to fuck
from
with that.
Argentina. But that's
Messi.
It's definitely softer. than
They
Brazil.
both are very good athletes.
They could kick you in the head though.
P.S. I don't want to fight Brandon Inge. I heard that he's opening up a new place.
Yeah,
in
shout
Michigan.
out.
Looks great.
Was he opening up?
I guess
A
like
training facility, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a whole indoor field.
Oh, dude,
and all that.
he would have
Yeah.
actually.
It
He'd
looked
probably
really
kick your
nice.
ass.
Looked really nice. So shout out Brandon Inge. No hate.
All right, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you supporting the
Shout out
show.
Dom
Appreciate
Rivera.
you
Shout
guys.
out.
Day one,
For
dude.
real,
That
for
means a lot, for real. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
we were nobodies.
We were nobodies. And Dom
two-
was there with us. Just two fat idiots.
Yeah. Now he's a skinny one.
A little bit. He's still an idiot. Well, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you tapping in. For Eazy, for Nick, for Chris, for Dom Rivera, I am Spencer. We're the heavyweights. We'll see you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend. Stress-free football.
Monday?
We'll see you then. Peace. We got a date with Terry.